Perfekt. Vi er altså rundt i dag. Vi er sådan rundt i alle blokkene her, og så samle fuldmagter.
A high school teacher, Alex, is fighting to save his neighborhood, where he has been living with his family for 12 years.
Perfekt. Tak skal du have.
Due to the Danish ghetto law, their apartment building in Bispehaven is planned to be demolished soon.
At first it makes me feel sad because it's quite emotional to leave your home. My youngest son was actually born in the bedroom here. So that's the youngest. I feel very attached to this apartment, which is our home, and it's been my children's home. That's all they know. A lot of emotions when you are being forced to move.
But Alex is not giving up without a fight.
Hej.
Together with his neighbors, he's gathering signatures to be able to challenge the demolition of 3 apartment buildings in court.
I walked around yesterday and talked to my neighbors, and they were quite happy that somebody did something. I think to say more bluntly, I'd rather not have this position that I'm in now. I would rather have a situation where I didn't need to do this, but I feel I need to do this, and that's why I do it.
And Alex is not alone in the fight. Local activist Elsebeth Frederiksen is part of the anti-ghetto law organization Medie. And today they're organizing a happening in downtown Aarhus to protest the ghetto law.
We're like putting ourselves into boxes, like moving boxes, which symbolize the 5 criteria for the ghetto list. It's the main criteria is that you're not allowed to have more than 50% non-Western people living in the area, and I think that's really racist. I mean, how do you want to control how many people of a certain type living in one area? I don't understand how it's possible to make a law like that and actually think it's a good idea.
But not everyone affected by the law thinks they can change the outcome.
It's quite hard to get support from the locals there, and I think a lot of them have lost trust in the politicians. And they think, well, what's the point of protesting, because the politicians just do what they want anyway.
Alex is dissatisfied with the way the ghetto law has been implemented in his community.
I think the whole process has been not very democratic. So all the decisions that's been made has been made not behind our backs, but at least above our heads.
Stop ghetto law.
In Alex's view, the city's decision was non-negotiable.
The solutions for the area has been that we were supposed to cooperate, or else they would tear down even more buildings and more homes. This is the way it's been presented, so not really a choice.
Today is another signature gathering day for Alex and his neighbors in Bispehaven.
Success would be just to talk to people and letting them know that things are happening. Maybe also talk to them about their rights and the possibilities for us to postpone some of the tearing down the houses. Hopefully to get it abolished, but that would be the ultimate goal.
Even if he remains hopeful, Alex is prepared for the worst case scenario.
At least as a family we decided to be the last to move. And hopefully being the last to move, we will get also an offer to stay in Bispehaven. And that's what we're hoping for.
But until then, the fight for his neighborhood continues.
Vi ses.